Hey, Phil from Got Memories here. In the new year of 2025, right now recording this video. I have been kind of not taking in orders, kind of pushing it down the road till mid-January just because I'm burnt out after Christmas. But I've taken in this one job. It's just arrived. It's from Florida, South Florida. And this is why I require pictures and as much information as possible when people are sending me these old deteriorating tapes. Okay, the average age now, 2025. The average age of videotape, 1990. Okay, so we're talking 35 years ago. With shelf life of these tapes, 20 years, if they've been stored correctly. And then you've got to try and get them to play from beginning to end with clear picture and audio, which is the only way to do this versus just shipping it off in a box into the abyss with these companies that take money up front, and then you pay, they send you a pretty box, you ship it, then you get it back 6 months later. Yeah, 6 months. And then they've got stickers over them, or they tell them you've got problems, but you don't get a refund. So you're just shipping stuff off, giving them your money, and then they just ship it back to you. Basically, they're like a storage unit for all of this stuff. Now, with these tapes, if you've not stored them in climate control conditions, and the reason I'm going to be wearing you around my neck here, so you can see, and I've only just opened up this order. I put one tape in a rewinder, and it's been rewinding forever, which tells you one thing. And so here we go. Okay, you ready for this? Now, it's been rewinding in the rewinder. So immediately you can tell with these tapes, they're not stored in the protective cases, okay, protecting it from the elements. This has here some white bits on it. This looks like drywall, okay? So it's been stored in the garage. They've done drywall work. I mean, I'm like a forensic pathologist, whatever the word is. You know, I got to figure out how much of the pain in the backside all this stuff is going to be to transfer with not knowing where it's been stored, how it's been stored. And that's where this right here is telling me this has not been cared for. It's not been kept in the cases. It's dirty. It's dusty in there. Look, you can see. And that's that. Now, what's happened here? Ooh, it's rewinding like mad and not stopping because it's more than likely got sticky shed syndrome. You can see all the crud inside of it. Look, if you wipe it off, it's still junky inside of there. This is not airtight. So all the particles, this, that, and the other, I can see crud on there as well. And being from South Florida, humidity. So this has been stored out in the garage more than likely because this is just shed. Let's put the next one in. It's a bit iffy. Oh, look, what a surprise. This one's shed as well. You can see the tape inside of that. Sticky shed syndrome. This is what happens. Oh, look at this. This one here has got a broken top. Look, this is coming off here. So this is broken as well. And it's just so dirty and dusty. And of course, I got to put these things in my players. And when I put them in my players, they clog the video heads. Then I have to pull them and then clean the video heads constantly. And this is not just a plug and play, drag and drop situation. Everyone forgets you got to hit play. And for 2 hours or 4 hours and 6 minutes, if in LP mode on this has to play with clear picture and audio. Now, as you can see here, this is 3 for 3 tapes, okay? They've got shed, okay? They've got to be opened up, and they've got issues. Okay, this one here as well, and look, it's all crinkled at the top. This is issues. This has come off the track. The problem with this, look, you put this in a player, it's going to get stuck. Then I've got to spend 20 minutes unscrewing everything to get the damn tape out. If it actually does... See, look, that's okay. No, look, this is just the springs of screwed. Let's give this a go. See if it splits. Yep, immediately. Oh, shit. Look, that one's done. This one's got sticky shed. It immediately broke. That's 3 for 3. Okay, watch this. This one. More than likely, I can see, look, it's got... So watch this. I'm going to keep this in shot right now. Look, watch this. As you can see, that's that. Okay. Let's keep this in focus so you can see. And it's split immediately. See that? Tape is done. That's 4 for 4. Okay. Now, with pretty much every single video transfer company out there, they're going to slap a sticker on it saying your tape is damaged, cannot be transferred. Okay. And you think, okay, you just give me my money back. No, they just charged you for that. So for them splitting your tapes, whatever the going rate is, whatever they've charged you, they are 100% keeping that money, not refunding anything, and shipping the tapes back to you. And there you go. Now, fun times, eh? Okay, this is all coming from neglect. Okay, this is just coming from, hold on, I got a phone call coming in. Let's have a look. Let's see. Watch this. Oh no, junk call. All right. So I'm going to show you here. Let me bend this down a little bit. This new... Oh, by the way, this is Birdie and Winston. If you're not familiar with them and seen them in my other videos, this is Winston. And that's Birdie. And they're good boys, aren't you? Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can bend this down. There we go. This new little mag clamp for wearing the phone. Because I don't edit my videos. I just record them and then upload them straight from the app. But look, you can see right here, this is damaged. I had somebody comment on one of my videos earlier. They're like, your website, I mean, I know my website sucks, but it's got a quote form on there. They're like, I'm very disappointed because you don't display your prices. I need to know. And I'm like, you know what? Oh, you'll definitely get to know the price once you've filled out the quote form and told me how you've cared for your videotapes. Because anyone that's giving you quotes immediately, sight unseen, red flag, immediately out. Anyone that's giving you prices immediately without asking questions, where it's been stored, have they been in the cases, how old are they, what format? Because all these formats, some of them are still going okay, and other ones are a nightmare. So you know immediately that they do not care. They just want your money, and they're going to charge you up front, and then they're not going to do jack shit for the money. I mean, look, I gotta call this customer. Anniversary. Yeah, these things are just done. And the thing is, you open them and they got sticky shed. So they're just gonna split again and again and again. And I got videos on sticky shed because you have to manually unwind them. And okay, look. Push down, feel the contact, and then at least that will be coming out. Look, and these screw holes here, there's just like 30 plus years of just gunk in them. Yeah, no. Is that coming out? Oh, no, that's just all rusted in there. Somebody the other day was talking about one of the videos. They're like, oh, you got to... I love all the comments sometimes where they're like, yeah, all you got to do is this. And you're like, dude, do you know... Talking about stripped heads. And they're like, you got to put like all you got to do is put a piece of plastic in between the plastic there, and then it'll just come out easily. And you're like, dude, you think... Yeah, look, you're dealing with rusted... shite. Oh, yeah. Look, that's gone all the way through. I can feel it. Look. Oh my God. I mean, and it's always one bloody screw. See, look, I got that one's out. Yeah, I forget sometimes. How many we got? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one still in there. In here. There we go, that's coming out. So that's 4 of... There we go. And that other one, I hate to break this open because of one damn screw. Come on. Yeah, it's just... There we go. All right. There we go. It's off. Oh, look at this. Yeah, there we go. That, see, look, if I pull it, yeah, this is all buggered. I don't know if I'm a fan of this new mag thing I got versus this, because it's kind of just blocking my entire view of everything. That's why I'm not getting everything in the full shot. If I can move it back a little bit, but then there we go. Is that better? There we go. No, I'm still blocking my view. I can't see. I have to move it up here, or I got to watch it through the screen on my phone. Yeah, this is crap. And this is crap as well. And then, yes, you can bake this stuff. There you go, I got it. You can bake it, put it in a food dehydrator for like, oh my God, days and days upon days, and just flipping them over like you're baking a pie. But this is just, yeah, look. Yeah, this has got major. It just peels. I don't know. I'm going to have to call the customer. And of course, as like most customers, they're like, nope. So anyway. All right. I got to call the customer. These tapes are shot. Anyway, sorry there isn't more of an outcome here, but this is more of a PSA. If you have your videotape stored in the garage, the attic, non-climate controlled locations, you live in a hot and humid climate, yeah, this is what's happening to these tapes. And if you are looking for a company to do your stuff, if you've got stuff in good shape, I don't care. You're like, oh, my stuff's in really good shape. It's going to come out fine. So these crappy companies are going to do a great job. No, they're not, because they just put in stuff in players. I mean, look. Your stuff might be in good shape, but all the gunk that they're putting in, look at it. It just, yeah. So anyway, there are ways with Sticky Shed where if you've got enough traction, you can unpeel it. But this is like beyond, really. But you got to sit there and for the next 10 hours unpeel this stuff. Anyway, guys, I guess the PSA here is check your tapes if you got this going on. But this is just so typical. This is one job that's come in kind of in the mix. And I got it in and I'm like, all right, I'll do this job just today, come in with the dogs, just have a quiet one. And of course, thought it was going to be straightforward. But as usual, it usually never is, especially because I've got this YouTube channel. People are contacting me because they do have problems or their tapes have been rejected by other companies. So that's why if you do want to get a quote through me, gotmemories.com, and I do require as much background information as possible and also a photo, an overhead photograph of the tapes. So you do it like this. Snap a picture with your phone, make sure it's the high-res image, everything's in focus, because I am looking for all these little tiny telltale signs like drywall, like sometimes look at this. This used to have writing on it, but the ink has just been, I don't know, just morphed into nothing from the heat and humidity. And that tells me a lot about what's going on inside, because I'm a results-based transfer business as opposed to slapping stickers on stuff. So anyway, okay, cheers, bye-bye.